Yes, let's welcome to the NEET biology class, Kingdom Animalia, part 2. In the part 1, we learned about the basic classification of the Kingdom Animalia. We classified the Kingdom Animalia into two subkingdoms, subkingdom Parajuva and subkingdom Eumetajuva. Let us analyze one after another. First of all, we are taking here grades of organization. Whereas the kingdom Animalia classified into two subkingdoms, subkingdom Parajuva and subkingdom Eumetajuva. The basis of classification is grades of organization. The basis of classification, which the kingdom Animalia classified into two subkingdoms as subkingdom Parajuva and subkingdom Eumetajuva. The basis of classification is grades of organization. So let us see the grades of organization here. There are three grades of organization: cellular grade of organization, tissue grade of organization, and organ system grade of organization. Here let us see the cellular grade of organization. In cellular grade of organization, we will find only group of cells which cannot form the tissue. Just the group of cells we say, and there is no coordination between the cells. Reason for the absence of coordination here: in these animals there is no nerve cells and sensory cells. Nerve cells and sensory cells are absent here. Nerve cells and sensory cells are absent. Hence, we don't have any coordination between these particular cells. No coordination between the cells. Hence, they remain as group of cells and they cannot form the tissue. Example for the cellular grade of organization is subkingdom Parajuva is having cellular grade of organization and there is no coordination between the cells, whereas because of the absence of nerve cells and sensory cells, the phylum Porifera, which belongs to the subkingdom Parajuva, is having cellular grade of organization. So the leftover tissue grade and organ system grade of organizations are belongs to subkingdom Eumetajuva, whereas subkingdom Eumetajuva is further classified into grade radiata and bilateria, where you can see in grade radiata tissue grade of organization and in bilateria organ system grade of organization. So let us see the tissue grade of organization first. In tissue grade of organization, we will find the group of cells which can form the tissue. The cells can group and can form tissue. Whereas here we will find the presence of nerve cells and sensory cells, and there is a little coordination is also present here. Coordination between the cells is possible in this case. And these kind of tissue grade of organization, simply we can say it is more advanced than the cellular grade of organization. Little bit coordination you can see here by the presence of nerve cells and sensory cells. You can see the tissue grade of organization in case of subkingdom Eumetajuva and grade radiata. Subkingdom Eumetajuva, grade radiata or diploblastica is having tissue grade of organization. Examples: phylum Cnidaria and Ctenophora. Phylum Cnidaria and Ctenophora is having tissue grade of organization. And let's go for the organ system grade of organization. In case of organ system grade of organization, cells are grouped as tissues and tissues became more advanced in the form of organs. In some like phylum Platyhelminthes will find only organs, but organs are further advanced into organ system grade of organization. For this, we need more coordination. Hence we say there is a development of nervous system. More developed nervous system we can see from the lower hierarchy to the higher hierarchy in case of organ system grade of organization. So in organ system grade of organization, you can see organ system grade of organization. You can see here in the Bilateria or Triploblastica, grade Bilateria or Triploblastica. When you come from here, grade, it belongs to subkingdom Eumetazoa. We said subkingdom Eumetazoa is having both tissue and organ system grade. Tissue grade will go to the grade Radiata or Diploblastica, which include phylum Cnidaria and Ctenophora. Organ system grade of organization. Organ system grade of organization is with Bilateria or Triploblastica. Whereas we can say whatever the remaining phyla in the kingdom Animalia, like phylum Platyhelminthes to Chordata, all the remaining phyla will have this kind of organ system grade of organization. Finally, the basic classification of cellular grade of organization and tissue grade of organization. Cellular grade of organization, tissue grade of organization, and organ system grade of organization. We will have three types of organization. Cellular grade of organization is seen in phylum Porifera, whereas tissue grade of organization you can see in the phylum Cnidaria and Ctenophora. The remaining phyla, all the remaining phyla, were like phylum Platyhelminthes, Nematoda, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, Chordata. That means here the total phyla after these, phylum Platyhelminthes to phylum Chordata is having this kind of tissue grade of the organ system grade of organization. Phylum Platyhelminthes to Chordata are having organ system grade of organization. Whereas in case of phylum Platyhelminthes you can see only organ grade of organization, which was mentioned in the NCERT textbook. So this is about the grades of organization. Let us see the examples once again. Phylum Porifera is having cellular grade of organization, and phylum Cnidaria and Ctenophora. Phylum Cnidaria and Ctenophora are having tissue grade of organization, and from phylum Platyhelminthes to the last phylum Chordata are having organ system grade of organization. Organ system grade of organization. So friends, this is a part 2 of Kingdom Animalia. Here we discussed about the grades of organization, and I request you to watch the first video which explains about the basic classification of Kingdom Animalia. The series will continue with the Kingdom Animalia classification and issues which was related to the Kingdom Animalia classification, which will be helpful for us to learn the various aspects of the chapter diversity of the living world and animal kingdom. So learning this is very important, and please visit neetsrikanth.blogspot.com for the videos of Kingdom Animalia classification here. Thank you. Srikanth.